Dr. James Bond International, that is. And today's date is Monday 20th of July 2026. And I'm making my way back to the coach station to go back to Coventry, and then hopefully Canley there, where my bungalow is. And I think it is a bit about popularity, you know, and cronyism kind of thing, isn't it? Before you get real support. But there is a risk, isn't it? I mean, not everybody wants to have a lot of mates. I don't want to have too many mates. You know what that means? Mates condoms, you know. Maybe some people have had too many mates condoms, eh? Population control, eh? I reckon Cary Grant must have been on condoms or something, innit? Always women, the wives that he married, he had 5 wives in total. They must have been taking the pill or something, innit? If he wasn't using condom contraceptives, maybe they were using the pill. And that's why he didn't have any kids. Until he met his 4th wife, Diane Cannon, where he was actually lucky to be dad at the age of 62, but maybe one went through somehow. Maybe it was luck. Maybe she come off the pill. Maybe the doctor said come off the pill. If not that, then maybe he stopped using condoms. And that's how he became, you know, dad. Just to one kid, that's it. Then he had a car accident as well, so he was hospitalised as well. And then they split. And then he's on his fifth wife, another Barbara, but Barbara Harrison, until his death, I think, in 1986. I think he died at the age of 82. So that's the late Cary Grant for you. And interestingly, Harold Lloyd, the comedian I was on about, who was popular in the silent era, the black and white silent era, not the talkies, before the talkies and before the colour movies arrived. He only had 3 kids actually, in total. He wasn't that populous in terms of having kids. As say Charlie Chaplin, who was prolific, who had 11 children in total. And he was in the same era as Harold Lloyd, that's Charlie Chaplin, born in London, England. So he had 11 kids, and even Eddie Murphy, he's at 10, and he's currently at the moment living presence, of course, and with Paige Butcher, I think that's his wife, a blonde one, from Perth, Western Australia. So he's found one anyway. The second wife, that is. He's had other partners as well. That's what these actors do. Some of them have partners, so they don't necessarily marry, you know. And Mickey Rooney, he's one of the most prolific. Only 5'2" guy, born in New York, I think, USA, and he had a total of 9 kids and 8 wives. That is, with 8 wives, a kid virtually each wife, a kid with each wife. That's how prolific he was. So moved on to the next. As soon as the kid hit him, he's on to the next. That's Mickey Rooney for you. And Mel Gibson also on 9 kids. He's had multiple partners as well, wives as well. And that's the Ursula von der Leyen, and obviously they're on 7 kids. And I think that's where they had the mistaken identity, you know, and the identities were switched, and they had fake identities, of course, when they were in that World War II movie, Operation Crossbow, 1965 movie. That's Biju and Dr. Engels, Doctor de Mathematics. London was also a blitz city, by the way, just like Coventry was a blitz city. And that was a fictional movie, but maybe it's based on realistic events. They infiltrated the war machine, by German makers of the Vengeance rockets, etc. That's the plot. And Bidju obviously gets shot dead because of his botched identity, and his wife Ursula in particular. And Dr. Engels, the doctor of mathematics, he actually makes it through, infiltrates into the factory, and then he says, "Switch on R9." Remember that scene? I'd be looking to get R4 over here, innit? Let alone R9, whatever that means. I'm almost at the station now. I might just go into the Sainsbury's, just do a bit of shopping maybe. I've been on the McDonald's on the way. The number one employer in the world, McDonald's, that is, isn't it? One of the biggest employers in the world. Even Walmart, I mean, that used to own Asda. Remember that was quite high as well in terms of number of employees, big companies. Okay, I'll end this video now. Just want to say sort code 110212, account number 14112566. And outside the UK, just look up my details, my international details. And that's it. Let's just go in.